The Mukwonago School District is offering this tutorial to guardians of district students to explain the Infinite Campus self-service portal options. Self-service is a feature on the Infinite Campus parent portal which allows legal guardians to update their family's demographic information as well as their email and telephone contact preferences online 24/7. This video addresses changes to demographic information. A separate video will address changes to email and telephone contact preferences. In all cases, self-service is a useful and easy way to update the school district anytime your family's contact information changes. Let's log on to a parent portal account here and take a look at what information can be updated by a legal guardian. Please note, however, that any change submitted via self-service will be individually reviewed by personnel at the district office. If a change request seems out of the ordinary, or if office staff need further verification to protect or confirm your information, they will contact you before applying the change within Infinite Campus. So I'm going to log on as a parent here and take a look at the first area where you can update demographic information. This would be with an individual child's information. So up at the top, I'm logged in as a parent. When I click here, these are all of the children for whom this person is a legal guardian. When you click one of the children, looking on the left will reveal a specific tab called a Demographics tab. When you click the Demographics tab, shown here, you will see that you can submit legal changes to an individual child's first, middle, or last name, as well as any corrections to his or her birth date. So here is the child's personal information. There is the update button, and if necessary, I can submit to this pop-up window any changes, legal changes to that child's first, middle, last name, or corrections to date of birth, gender. When you make those changes and you click Send Update, that change request will be submitted to district office personnel who will approve the change unless any further verification is needed, in which case they would call. All right, further on the screen are the non-household contacts for this particular child. So here, this would include anyone who has a strong relationship to that child that a parent feels they want the school to know about. Most important of these being emergency contacts. If I click Update next to any of these individuals, I can update their first name, last name, gender, email address, cell phone, work phone, contact order, and very importantly, the relationship between this adult and the child. Again, most commonly this would be used to specify your emergency contacts. Now it should be noted that if a family member is also serving as an emergency contact, please identify that family member in this list as an emergency contact versus simply identifying their family relationship to the child. Okay, so all emergency contacts are listed as such by clicking emergency contact. You can also indicate whether this adult is a legal guardian to that child by clicking yes or no here. All right. Moving on, you can update via self-service your household information. This means that you can update your household's primary phone number and primary mailing address. When you update the mailing address, note here that you can identify whether this change is because you physically moved to a new home or simply because you noticed that some data was incorrect. You can choose whether or not to receive mailings at this address, but note that the district does encourage you to leave this box checked so that you do receive important school postal mailings at that address. Finally, the self-service options allow you to update information about each of your child's family members. So for each person in that household, listed here on the screen, so here we have 4 people in the household, all listed, you can update the cell, work, and home phone numbers as well as the email addresses for each of the household members. When you click Update for any of the members of the household, the pop-up screen gives you again phone numbers, email address information, as well as the update button. Please note that for students, the district will not approve any changes of a student's primary email address. This is because the email addresses provided to the students by the school are used by their teachers district-wide for learning and class activities. However, secondary email addresses for children can be added if desired. For the relationships area, I can go to a specific child's box. Here's another child down below here. And when I click the update button next to any of the adults, for example here, I can indicate whether or not the relationship between that child and that adult has changed in any way. So there we have relationships. Whether or not that child or that adult is a legal guardian to that child. And if that adult should be contacted first, second, third, in case there is any kind of an emergency. Again, clicking the update button will submit the change, which will be approved unless there is any need for further verification. So this concludes the overview of the Infinite Campus self-service tool. Families are still welcome to visit the district office in person to submit information changes, but the self-service portal tool provides an additional alternate convenient method of updating information online. If you do not have a portal account, please visit the district website, go to the Parents and Students menu, and in that list, click Infinite Campus. There you'll see the form to request a portal account. Any additional questions regarding self-service are welcome at the district office. Thank you.